MC Fabulous Jones. Now, I know there are a lot of times when we need to mind our own business. I saw this post on Facebook with a baby with a nasal piercing. And the question was asked, is this okay? And I read through the comments. And the comments said, oh, that's horrible. They should never do that to a baby. In my 20s, I might have said that. But I'm not in my 20s anymore. There are different cultures in the world with different belief systems. And in this situation, you need to stop being judgmental and mind your own damn business. Because another person's culture may see a nasal piercing as a sign of beauty. If you see it in a person from India with a gem or a dot on their forehead or on their baby's forehead, would you judge that? Probably not as much, because you understand that it's part of their culture and their belief system. But in our society, there has been too much of us sitting on the sidelines when injustices occur. Every person on this planet is a human being. Every person in this country should be equal. They should be equal in the eyes of the law. And when people say that they do not want to associate with racist and white supremacists, it is way, way past the time to overlook this. Now, if you have to work with them, you can work with them and not extend courtesies that you would to somebody else. I don't mean be outright rude. I don't mean be outright disrespectful. But there are common courtesies that, because you know this person is hateful and doesn't share your values, maybe they should be shunned and get the cold shoulder. Because they need to find out that there is a whole lot more of us with pale skin who don't support this rhetoric. If you see a woman treated in a misogynistic way as another woman, if you know that way that woman is being treated, if you know that would offend you, then it's time to stand up and stand beside her. It may not help much. And if it does result in a wrongful termination, yes, you will struggle temporarily, but you will also have a lawsuit, and they will have to reimburse you. But only if we take the steps to stand up. It takes more than just me. I'm just an average Jane Doe on frickin' disability. I live paycheck to paycheck. I make less than $40,000 a year. Just me alone, I can't do it alone. I need help. I need other women willing to stand up. And I'm not talking about getting into fights. We don't have to fight to stand up for and speak our mind. Until the day that the First Amendment is taken away, we still have freedom of speech. And if we don't start speaking up and standing up for what's right and what we believe in, then certain groups in this country are going to continue to think that it's okay. I think it's very important that we all boycott equally together the companies that donated to narcissistic, egotistical, misogynistic candidates that we do not support. If I am the only one who stops spending money at places like Taco Bell's not even going to notice it, because I spend $10 there every couple of months. But if all of us, every single one of us, stop spending our money there, they will notice. If we're in Kroger, or we're in Walmart, or Costco, if you have a Costco, and you see an injustice and it bothers you, don't hide behind the clothing rack. Go stand beside the person that's being the recipient of the injustice. You don't even have to say much. You can just stand beside them and say, if you're saying it to her, then you're saying it to me. You don't have to engage and become aggressive. Just that simple statement alone, if you're saying it to her, you're saying it to me too, could be just what they need for a double take to realize that everybody doesn't feel like that doesn't have all that hate in them. Have a good night.